Alright guys, we seem to have come into a wee slight minor problem here. Shauny seems to be kicked offline by his internet, but we'll have that sorted for you in no time. But as you can see, we've got a pretty strong lineup tonight. We've got eNVy versus InC. eNVy, last 2 weeks we've seen them putting out some of the strongest matches we've seen out of all the games, so definite strong winners here, and eNVy so far looking very strong throughout the league, and but InC is promising from what I've been hearing to be a very close game. So I've got a good feeling about this game tonight, and hopefully whenever Shauny gets back online, we'll get the good dual commentary that we need at the minute, because I was a wee bit we were going through the countdown there now, and then I think Shauny's internet just must have kicked out on him a wee bit there, so it's pretty much what the situation is at the minute. But as soon as he gets his internet rebooted, we'll have dual commentary again. And nothing's happening here at the minute, just waiting for an invite here. Sorry, I've got an Xbox Live Party invite here, but I've got no headset. I just joined the game instead. Yeah.
Hello.
But there we go, you can hear and save the game anyway.
Hello?
I wonder if these guys can figure out I've got no mic. Hang on, 2 minute guys, I'm just going to plug my Astros in here so they can hear me.
You behind me?
Wow. Did one of them say invite, Hadis?
Are you lagging, Hadis? I am.
Yeah, 2 minutes guys, we're just, we need to wait for, is Shauny in this game at the minute, or is it just offline on his PC?
He was late last. No,
yeah, he's just, Shauny's just been kicked off his internet for some reason, so we have to wait, sort of waiting for that there today.
What about the other team? Are we here from them? Because they weren't on.
What, the other team won't join?
Well, I'm not sure if we've invited them yet. I haven't invited them, I thought you had.
There might be ways to get invited and just get the leg test going at least. That'll be something anyway. Yeah, any thoughts for tonight, lads? You looking forward to this game?
Yeah.
Have you got a score prediction?
Yeah. Looking forward to my first match, to be honest, in a while.
My prediction, yeah, is you see Tuna, he's not gonna get killed.
Tuna is here, though.
You mad?
So, you sound pretty confident that year. Do you reckon InC is going to be more of a threat than previous matches anyway?
I don't know. I hope so.
You hope so? I like that. I like that fighting talk.
You know when you stream it though, and you're watching us, one thing that's good that I've seen other people do who like extreme things, and I watched your stream back and you didn't do it, is like just as the round starts, use the overhead map so you see both strategies, and then you can like show what both teams are doing. That's a good thing to do for the future.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. If that's what people want to see, that's what we'll give.
I've seen a lot of people do that, and people have liked it. Like just using overhead maps, you can see both teams' strategies and see what they do. Helps like other teams figure out what I do as well, strategy-wise.
That's good. We might be doing a listening at some stage too, guys, if we can actually get it to work. So that might be another thing too. Still no sign of Shauny, hey?
Yeah, we don't mind that. We don't mind doing a list. No.
That's good. Oh, for a warning, I suppose, do you swear much, or is just all tactics? Do you swear much?
No.
Do we swear much?
No. We don't rage a lot, no. It's all tactics, really. We just
call out.
Call out's the best way.
When we lose rounds, we don't get too upset. We just.
That's the best way to beat. You know, like if you can keep your calm, you're not going to affect
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Level-headed team. Yeah.
Just I mean, like last time we went to stream, we had the problems. The exploit was the technical.
Oh yeah, gears was.
Yeah, we had gears messing up, and then we had the technical details that are needed for the stream to actually work. They reset, so it didn't actually work. Oh, there's Shauny back online anyway. There's something.
Yeah, he's in the game.
Yeah, he's in the game.
And this time we've had Shauny's internet reset.
How did you invite him?
The team.
Yeah, I haven't.
I'll do that now.
We've got the commentators, just not the team.
Oh, what was that about?
Right. If you guys can invite these guys at the minute, I would invite them myself, but I've actually no idea. I can't actually see I need to bring up what I call it, the...
I'll invite them now, it's fine. It's fine, don't worry.
Is one of their teammates called Miss KP? That's brilliant.
But what?
One of their team members is called Miss
I
KP.
don't know.
O Dirty Bizzle, O Dribbler, O Cash, and Poppleton.
Did you hear that? Ha ha! Was that your ear? Did you hear that? Ha ha!
Did you really?
Yeah, I just heard Desi was enjoying that.
It wouldn't shut up.
Right. Shauny's back in the Xbox later, should be coming back on Skype soon enough. I'll send him a wee private chat and find out what's going on with him.
Alright.
2 seconds.
Yeah, we use this as a lag time. I think this is lagging a bit, Carl.
Is it?
Right, just waiting on Shauny accepting this private chat now. Alright, Shauny, you getting back on Skype?
I again DDoS, but yeah, I'm back on now. I should be.
Shauny, did anyone ever tell you you're a
annoying me to
sponge?
say the very least. I'm a sponge? No, you didn't. Do you want to try this then? If I get kicked off, just go on with it, and
Yeah.
this is an indication. This is annoying me, let's put it that way. But yeah, hopefully I don't get any more problems, hopefully.
Yeah. If the worst, absolute worst comes to worst, I suppose we could rely on Xbox Live Audio, but that's this, really. What happened? It was just the internet cut night, yeah?
No, I'm just getting DDoSed. It's just what happened to me. Remember like that tournament I told you I was commentating about last weekend?
Oh, you've got someone's actually host button you.
Yeah, that.
Wow, that's pretty sad to be honest.
I find it. I feel privileged, but obviously not. It's like a. It's annoying. Right. So what I'll do. Try. Did you get my request on Skype?
Right. Okay. 2 seconds. I'll try and find out there.
It should go through, hopefully.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I see it now.
Turn the microphone off now.
Alright.
To say I'm annoyed is an understatement.
Yeah, that should be that working now. Right.
Oh, that's an hour.
Right, okay, I'm plugging my headset back into the PC so I can actually hear Shauny talking. Be 2 seconds, guys. Right. There we go. Can you hear me now, Shauny?
Can you hear me, David? Yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear here.
Ay.
Right, okay. So I had all this here pre-set up, but obviously the Skype quitting out was a bit of a hassle. Try and leave it down a wee tiny
There's a big showing on the screen. Run for your life.
Okay.
I am very, right, so, let me know when we're all good then. We can talk about, obviously, you know, some very interesting, the rotation and so on, and how interested I am about this. But I can't wait to see this, regardless. So yeah, just let me know when you're ready to go.
Right, we've got both the teams in the game at the minute, so it's almost ready to go, but I reckon we've got a wee bit of time for a pre-match commentary here, and, you know, just a couple of problems like last time, but, you know, it's just fresh problems every time. It's not XSplit resetting settings, it's,
Yeah.
spitters, so we've got plenty of fun things to keep us preoccupied here.
Of course. I mean, well, gotta love the dedication people put into it, eh?
Yeah,
Jeez.
you've got to take it as a compliment, really.
Yeah. So yeah then, David, so we'll go straight into it. So obviously, if any of you have been on the WGL lately, you probably see a big ass article I wrote up on there about this match and about everything, in my opinion, I think could go on in every kind of possibility. So we are going to go straight on this and say I'm very surprised, obviously based on rotation, King of the Hill is the kick-off compared to last week when it was only the third game. So we're going to kick off with fast-paced action, Dave, and it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
I mean, like, that's from the word go. You've got constant fast-paced action. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be, you know, no easy way into this. You know, both teams going to have to be brilliant from the start. And, you know, whenever you're playing against, you know, you got top teams here, you can't afford to drop even one round, never mind a map. It's just going to be fantastic viewing, I think.
So in regards to what you're actually seeing on stream right now is tonight's lineup, obviously, from eNVy and InC. Now, the InC lineup, I'm sure he can admit to it, Mel actually didn't read my post at the time of him doing this border. So this lineup for InC and eNVy, I believe, is a little bit different to their in-game name. So we'll update that for you on the go.
I was a bit disappointed. I seen Miss Kinky there, and I was expecting Miss Kinky, and just.
Oh man, commentating to a person with that kind of gamer tag, you could come up with many different. Well, we won't go there, but anyway. You can come up with many different things, that's for sure. But, I mean, let's go into it. So, eNVy, we've already seen on stream, Dave, that they have really stepped it up lately. They're the only team who have yet to lose and are on 6 points, but with only 2 games played. They'll be the first team to go to 9 points with only 3 games if they win. However, InC, they haven't actually played a game, which is a little annoying for admins, obviously, because obviously that means they have to try and track down the fixtures and get them sorted. But it also makes them a dark horse because they haven't played. We have no idea what to expect from them. So we're going to get ready to go into Rustlung. We're just waiting on hosts to swap right now, I believe.
It's a bit interesting whenever the first team we're actually going to see them play is probably one of the better teams without a doubt. You know, it's just...
No doubt about it. So to give you guys the rotation for the 5 maps, if we end up getting that far. So we kick off on my favourite map in King of the Hill, Rustlung. Execution Old Town for the second map, Execution Hotel for the third map, and then we go back to Trenches for map number 4, and then check out to finish it off on map number 5. So what do you think's the standout map there then, David?
The standout map?
Yeah.
I actually think we might see all the action happen from the first map. I think that's, you know, whenever both teams full concentration, full willpower, you know. That's the thing about best of 5 is the endurance starts to drag out. You know, and whenever you've got a King of the Hill for the first map, You know, you're going to see a lot of pressure there from the beginning. And,
Yeah.
I mean,
No doubt about it.
Whenever we played, whenever my old team played Dogs of War, we had probably one of the best King of the Hill games I've ever played. It was at the end of 2-1, and I think each round had maybe 5 points on it. It was brilliant, fast-paced, constant action. See, when it came to the second map was Execution on Mercy or something like that there, and just we were worn out. We just losing that game. We just couldn't even. I think they beat us 5-0. You know, it was just there was no chance for us there, but.
No doubt about it. I mean, the key thing to point out in regards to Rustlung is that there's a Silverback on there. Now, many people may or may not know about the Silverback and how effective it really is if it's brought into play. And it comes into play around about the 4-minute 30 mark. And if one team happens to have it, David, well, we know what happens. Let's put it that way.
There's Silverback can be one of the most deadly weapons in the game, but at the same time, as everything in Gears of War, there is a counter to it. You know, the smoke grenades, but it's just how well that the team sets up with it means that how much damage they're going to do with it. I mean, like if you just pick up that Silverback, you know, without having support from your teammates and being close to the enemy, they're just going to smoke you, knock you out, nash you, and you've wasted it because they're going to get their hands on that Silverback too. But if you have a well set up team, that Silverback's going to cause more damage than a nuclear bomb. You know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's a really great point. I mean, as you know, many people may or may not know, the smoke actually knocks you out the Silverback. Now, if you can do that successfully and gain it for yourself, it can also be a counter and a foe. It just depends how you use it. And the key thing to put out in regards to King of the Hill is your setup. I mean, we saw a perfected matchup last week between T4S and Furries in regards to King of the Hill trenches. It was a show of setups in regards to T4S, and then we saw exactly how much setups meant in regards to actually preparing for the hills.
Yep.
I mean, it was perfect. Really was an entertaining match to watch. As well, the key thing to point out right here is that even though we saw it as well last week, where someone who goes from a support to a slayer role, that's vital. You need these kills, you need the power weapon. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I mean, the key weapons to point out in here is, in regards to King of the Hill Rustlung, the first hill is always frag grenades. Now, you can always guarantee for a fact that both teams will go for the ink grenades, which are in the little rooms past their spawn. So they'll pick up the inks, and then we'll see where we go from there. But it's just a matter of seeing where the hell the hill rotates to after that. It can go anywhere. So I can't wait to see it. So we are both spectating. Right, so if do you have the in-game up right now, out of curiosity? Or are you still on webcam?
I can go... see, whenever he was asking about the in-game map, did I not just mean just hold down LB at the start, you know, whenever you just see the way the players kick off?
I mean, we can do that, but I mean, it's just like, if you bring up the scoreboard, I mean, in pre-game lobby, we can just say the KOTH team is this and the Locust team is that. Obviously, no Miss Kinky, no... Who else? Chris is not in there, and no... Yeah. Basically, Mel. You made this very hard for people. It doesn't matter. But I mean, I honestly, Rustlung is obviously my favourite map for King of the Hill, only because of the main attraction to the map, which I put in my post yesterday, which is the Mulcher Hill. And the Mulcher Hill on King of the Hill Rustlung is the best. It's as simple as that.
Yep.
There's so much like room for just bloodbath and chaos, and so on and so forth.
I'm curious, have they done the lag test yet, or is this...
yeah, they've done a lag test on checkout.
Okay, I think that's probably ways we jump into the games, the expert.
The expert audio, video even. So yeah, no doubt about it. So I'm assuming if the video's up right now on the KOTH team, where you can see I'm spectating, that is eNVy themselves. You can probably figure that out by their gamer tags. And on the Locust team, that is InC's team for tonight. Popple Tom, Dribbler, Dirty Bizzle, and Mr. D Culture. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Again, like I said, InC have not yet played a match in this league, so we don't know what to expect from these right now. eNVy,
I've got to say, guys, try to refrain from being lazy with your fixtures. Get them all out of the way, and just, you know, the more you work,
the admins so much work.
Yeah, the more you work with the admins, the more they'll work with you. That's just.
And if you get, no doubt about exactly what David said. If you get a fixture sorted early, there's always a consideration of stream, and everybody loves to be on stream. I mean, come on, it's awesome. Look at David with a hammer burst. Hello. What's that about?
Yeah, I'm spectating. I get to imagine things. But yeah, we've got to... Who do you reckon we should jump on first, Dave?
I think personally, in regards to what we need to look out for, I personally think we should jump on board with InC, because we know for a fact, based on recent form, eNVy are going to step it up. but I can't wait to see if InC can maybe do what T4S did last week, and that's pull an absolute insane like score out of nowhere. Because we didn't expect the 4-0 last week, did we? On execution. We really didn't. You said T4S would win, but I really didn't expect them to win 4-0 on their first match.
Yep.
So we'll go straight into it. None of the guys picking up InC because it's always smoke. I completely forgot. I apologise for getting my own rules wrong. It's actually smoke instead of InC's. I'm an idiot.
A good push from sorry,
Oh,
I've got
yeah.
to check. Yeah, sorry, it's InC. They're just making the stronger push for the nades here, but eNVy's just eNVy's actually just got one person in the hill at the minute, but he's...
Yeah, but the one person is down. But I mean, let's go into, in regards to strategies then, David. So you would say, in my opinion, staying at the top end area by the mulcher, giving your team cover fire from those windows in the hill. How vital, how vital do you think that is to keeping that hill and maybe capturing it as well? I mean, look at the crossfire at NB right now.
I've got to say, Rustlung is one of these maps that just setting up the angles is most the vital thing in it. I mean,
Yes.
like, your shotgun is no use whenever there's so many different angles for Lancer fire and pistol fire. It's if your team gets trapped down there, all of them, you've got no angles to work with, and it's just
That's a really great point. But that's what I love about it, because it forces you to adapt on the go. I mean, with so many different angles, you can expect to get shot everywhere. Hadder picks up an awesome little double kill using the meat shield, getting it down, and getting another meat shield out. Dribbler going to make his way in, just get a quick break, and it will save the hill a few more seconds, and they could mean a lot in the final end. We'll wait and see.
And eNVy already 30 points up. I mean, like, the time it took me to think of how I would approach this map, eNVy's already just 35 seconds up. It's just brilliant. That's some brilliant teamwork right here.
No doubt about it. I mean, let's look at the kills. I mean, with a minute and 30 into this game, eNVy have 11 kills total, and InC only have 2 kills right now. I mean, this is a dominant match right now. We go to the toughest hill on this map easily. The Silverback hill is by far the hardest hill to capture and keep, based on how open this hill is
managed
right
to pick
now.
himself up here. That's see, Shauny, that's your opinion here. Whenever you get like you down someone and they're away from the fight, do you leave them do you leave them there by themselves, or do you kill them?
That's a great point, because it comes to the question of, do you know when the respawn waves kick in? And if you don't, then just kill them straight away. But if you've maybe killed 3 of them, you can take a glance at the scoreboard, see if they're dead, wait for them to respawn, and quickly kill that person. That person's got to wait 15 seconds to get back into the fight. It's a key strategy if it can be played well. This hill right now is being very, very majorly contested. Hadders picks up a really good kill on that fantastic headshot by Caps, picking up Dribbler. Unfortunately, dribbled blood, and not nice blood, I can assure you. He does go down, and eNVy right now are dominating this match, it has to be said.
Yeah, eNVy just, again, we're seeing a lot of strong play from InC here, but it's just, eNVy's just got the teamwork down to an absolute, they're like gears. They're literally a gear. They're just, working continually together without any sort of break in how they work, and it's brilliant to watch.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but I'm surprised the loading bays haven't been coming to play right here. If eNVy could have traded the loading bays, they could use it as a bit of cover to cover their hill, but they obviously don't need to, and it's obviously proven well. Culture trying to go and get the break, he does get it. Takes a few seconds off the hill, but they need to get points right now. eNVy are really on a roll right now.
The thing I would say about the loading bays is, I mean, like, you get a team that's as strong as Team Lancer and as eNVy, you don't really need them, because they can work in both ways for defense and offense. I mean, like, it gives people trying to push in areas to take cover behind from the defending team. So it's just, it's like anything in this game. It has its advantages and disadvantages.
That's a great cover fire by Bizzle and Dribbler. Phoenix went for the kill on Popple, but a nice double team fire right there to get the down. And they'll get their first points on the hill. Oh my goodness, perfect grenade by the mulcher area, by Caps. Just showing the advantages of power weapons on this map in particular. Really, really well played here by eNVy. I mean, in goes Popple, and down he goes to Hadders. And it has to be said right now, in regards to setups and eNVy, they have a really good setup right here. One covering the little entranceway at the top, one covering in the middle area to just give some crossfire, and one near the hill. And here come the Locust in force right now.
Yep.
And let's see.
Strong push by
the stopping power kicking in. Look at the double down. That is fantastic. That is brilliant stuff by eNVy.
Brilliant.
They had the crossfire. No doubt about it. They had the crossfire from the top end area, as you can see from Heroism, and they had also Lancers inside. That was perfectly played by eNVy. They may have broken the hill, yes, but they're just going to quickly get it back.
I mean, whenever I seen a push that strong and I only seen 1 or 2 eNVy members in the hill, I thought maybe that I could have actually pushed that hill and knocked them out. But, just eNVy just so casually had the setup there, and you just...
There's a going off the chat right now, actually someone just made a great point. Cannot eat sugar, he said InC currently, InC need to get their Lancers going because Nasher play will not help against a setup where obviously it's dedicated toward the Lancer. And I completely agree with that. Because, I mean, look at this right now. You can see Heroism. What a fantastic headshot by Bizzle on Hadders right there. They'll get the hill. Now, maybe the Resurgence come back right here. Now, here comes eNVy coming back. But look at the numbers game that the Locust have. Brilliant turnaround blind fire by Bizzle. Picking up caps. Phoenix will go down.
We're seeing, we're definitely seeing InC starting to pull back a wee bit here. They're starting to pick up the chemistry, and they're just...
Yeah, no doubt about it.
You can tell they're moulding towards the way eNVy's playing, and they're realising, because that's often the thing whenever you're playing a new team or a team you're not familiar with, you know, you've got to give time to actually figure out how they play. I mean, like, watching a video's only so much, you've got to actually figure out in-game. It's just... You
can watch their videos all they want, but they can change the strategy on the day, no doubt about it. I mean, no, but I got to give it to InC right now. They were 100, I believe they were only on 9 points, or actually 7 points when that hill was in effect. They managed to gain at least a good 20 plus points from it. But look at the setup immediately. eNVy knew what the next hill was. They can now, oh dear, Dribbler just blew his own teammate away because of the, oh, I think he blew an enemy, but he blew his own teammate away. They're going in.
Oh, what a brilliant play by Bizzle here. I will go for a 3-piece here.
Mantle kick by Phoenix. That's brilliant.
Oh, I was hoping that Bizzle was going to get a triple there, but it was,
yeah, so was I.
But not meant to be.
Phoenix, he's picked up a 3-piece. He's going for the teammates on his own. Phoenix needs to hit it. He does.
Oh, what a brilliant play again.
Wow.
We're saying nothing but just non-stop plays. You know, like, the rest of this match is going to have to be brilliant to play up to this. We're just seeing so much action already. We're seeing so many clutch plays already just by, you know, brilliant plays with shotguns.
Bizzle has the top end covered area right now, trying to give his teammates cover. He needs to win this fight, but Phoenix with some fantastic shotgunning. Right now, it has to be said, he's on a rampage with that shotgun, but he gets taken down. Popple.
Poppleton in here breaking the hill, and is that Hatters? Yes, Hatters making a push, and some brilliant active reload shotgun. Oh, but he gets knocked out. Poppleton is taking, but he's getting crossfire there.
Yes, he is. He's getting crossed with the top end area by Heroism. Now, the key thing to point out on that hill is Phoenix play. If he didn't pick up the 4-piece right there, I have to be honest, I don't think that hill would have gone eNVy's way. Really well played by apologies by eNVy's Phoenix right there. And he just gets destroyed by Dribbler. My God almighty, he's now trying to go in for the break and gets it with his teammate. They have the numbers game. Caps going in on his own. It's very risky to go in on your own, and he'll go down. But look at the cover fire by Heroism. Oh, I think he tried picking up his teammate, but he picked up a meat shield.
And that pretty shot just lost them the kill capture there.
No,
a couple vital seconds.
They won't get the hill. Yes, you're right, David. That may have cost them the hill. And look at the cover fire. They're keeping the point right now. It's Heroism's cover fire.
That's a brilliant play by Poppleton there. That was a lovely double.
No doubt about
and then
it.
It broke the setup.
Yes, InC coming back. Albeit their points are very short in between the hills, but the comeback maybe. Oh, now we go to the chaotic one. Here we go. This is my favorite hill of them all. So here we go, see what happens. The Smoker's down, Hadders is down. They'll leave him down for a few more seconds, kill him eventually. They need to get a quick cap to InC right now. They should all just get in there, get a quick cap and quickly try and defend. You can't really defend against this hill though. And caps! I've got to give it to InC right now. As you said, David,
big plays here.
Exactly as you said, David. At the beginning of this game, they didn't have a clue what to do against, eNVy. Now they do. They've stepped it up. This is brilliant stuff.
Oh, but Hatters does a brilliant sponge and
he gets taken down with a meat shield though. You're right. In goes the smoke, and well played by Bizzle and his teammates with the cover fire. He'll get the double, and this will allow him to get the hill back again. And I gotta give it to InC right now. They're showing the resiliency of a comeback. This is fantastic stuff. Phoenix with a reload behind middle counter. Beautiful mantle kick by Popple, but he misses. Oh, Popple! Oh, there we go. He gets the down finally. But man, oh man, and there's another mantle. Popple with 2 mantles.
Poppleton going huge there in the distance there.
He'll pick up the
and Heroism gets knocked out too. That's 3 down. That's 3 down.
That's 4. That's 4 because Cats is down. Oh, believe my eyes.
What a brilliant play by InC here, and they've got time to set up. But no, they've got the instant. eNVy's got an instant respawn. I don't think InC actually took the time there to actually set up properly.
Well, they couldn't set up properly, in my opinion. It was way too chaotic. You can't afford to take your time on a hill like this. It's so chaotic. But what does it tell you that a team like InC, which we know nothing about, can give eNVy a run for their money right now, knowing that eNVy are one of the favourites to win this season? So that gives me a strong hunch that InC are really, really strong for this season. They can keep this gameplay going against eNVy right here. Bizzle trying to get the break and does. Mantles over, gets the break. Gonna roll down the hill just to get away. Really well played. And look at the shot going in. Phoenix with one. Caps with another. Good down by Bizzle to pick up the kill on Phoenix. And he's gonna go in right now. Is Bizzle. Gets a shot to the back of Dizzy's legs. Going in on Caps. Beautiful mantle kick.
What a brilliant play by Bizzle there.
Beautiful.
Breaks the hill.
But it was worth it, in my opinion. Absolutely worth it. Popple goes in, gets a kill while going down. And look at Dribble, he has the one gun out. He's gonna have the Lancer out. Oh, actually, that's not correct. Oh, he couldn't get it. Take the down. Bizzle, take the down on Caps. What are you doing? There we go. And look at that mantle kick by Popple. They get it. And now, where does next hill go in? We go back to the left side. And look at Hadders. He's already there, David. 1v1, I think, at this hill.
Oh yeah, I've been watching Hadders now. This is going to be a... Oh, Hadders taking shots from behind already. He's just...
Popple tries to go in.
And he's got support from Kurtz here, but he's fighting Poppleton. Poppleton already done some brilliant doubles already, so I can see Poppleton doing it again. And
he's already he's
got
over the desk, he pays the price. Indeed he does, and he's down right now, and somehow he's not dead. I do not believe it. Poppleton finally dies to Lancer, and Hadders and I believe it's Phoenix.
Oh,
yes,
how close could that have been there now? That Hadders just barely avoided getting down there now, and he's just he's down dribbler, and he's just going for the quick kill with the Lancer. But it was pretty casual in how he approached that. Hadders now having to fight Culture. And Culture goes down. And now eNVy in turn have actually figured out how InC's playing in their counter-attack, and they're making their push back from this. I can see eNVy getting at least another 20 odd points uncontested here.
This is what I said. This is what I love about King of the Hill in regards to competitive play. You see, you can see, no doubt, the tactics on the go. eNVy immediately took this up at the beginning of the game. We then saw InC change their tactics, adjust to eNVy's play. They brought it back, but now eNVy have readjusted their strategy again. This time, it doesn't even seem like they've changed it, in my opinion. I think they've just been a little bit more precise on their kills.
And Culture got the nades here.
Yes, he does, but he doesn't do anything with them. Oh man! And because Popple rolling into a cap.
Dribbler too. Oh, Dribbler gets taken out by Hatters, and we've got Heroism and most of the other
that's
rounds.
That's 3 kills.
But
Bizzle's
still there.
But he does get down. That's an ace. That's well, not an ace no more, but technically it was. 6 points remaining, and we will go 1-0 on eNVy. And can they do it with 5 points? There goes the mantle by Popple. Oh, you gonna do Popple? Oh, Popple, you got lucky right there, I have to be honest. He goes down. They need to hold this hill for the next hill, but even if they do, eNVy will probably set up. Look at Hadders making his way over there already.
Yeah,
Hadders, he's gonna have a point.
Already there.
But it's not
and
gonna be
Hadders
enough
wins.
Oh, it isn't gonna be enough points, no doubt about it. But now Hadders has won it on his own. That's gonna be game over. 1-0 to eNVy, and what a good match to start off on stream, no doubt.
That was
good stuff.
That's the rest of the match is going to be hard to beat this. I mean, like you've already got right from the start some brilliant plays altogether. It's just it's been enjoyable to watch so far. So I'm hoping it keeps up this pace, but you're going to see you can only keep concentrated to this level for so long. Or maybe eNVy actually can keep the concentrated for this long for the whole game.
I'm gonna go over to the comments right now. So everybody said about that match. So let's go down a little bit. So here we go. So Terra said that InC seemed a little too bunched up on the hills. And I think that's a really good point, because actually we didn't point that out, but did you notice on eNVy setup they always had one person at the top end area, the InC hills with a Lancer? That's a point that comes to mind for me, because InC, no doubt they did have setups, but unfortunately, as Terra said, they were a little bunched up on the hills.
Yeah. Whenever I says whenever they had the big mad rush and they knocked all the eNVy members down, and then I was like, they need to set up here. They spent too much time just right beside each other. It's just whenever I'm playing Gears and I see more than one teammate beside me, I'm just thinking, right, I need to move spread out a wee bit here, because when you've got that many people that close together, you're just asking for one person to come in here just mess you up with a shotgun. I mean, like, the shotguns, it's not what it used to be in Gears, but it still can mess up a team if they're too closely put together, because you can't effectively cross Lancer, you can't cross you can't team fire down whenever you're all bunched up together. It's just it raises a good point. It does raise a good point.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So based on rotation right now, we will go into the next map, Execution of Old Town. Now we seen. When we came to this match last time I was on stream with you, David, when we got to this map, it was currently 2-1 to T4S. We seen them win their series by simply not winning the sniper rounds, but actually making it count in the boom rounds when they had to.
Yeah, and we've seen some excellent plays throughout that game. yeah, we even seen some good torque mode plays, which you don't see as much these days. But it was, you know, like the boom shot's always the important round every time. But you know, it depends. It does depend on like the ability of like how many good snipers you have on your team, whether you know how confident your players are. Because you know if you can control you know both the boom and the sniper side because you're that confident in your players, you dominate the map. There's no 50% chance about it. There's just you have the map. It's over and done with.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, in regards to Old Town on execution, in my opinion, I do like it for execution. It's not one of my strongest maps in regards to actually playing on it, but honestly, I do enjoy watching the strategies teams come up with on here. So, for you guys watching right now, the key things to point out, in my opinion, are the fights in regards to the first round, the third, the fifth, and the seventh, which are the sniper rounds. Every time you see a sniper round, watch out for fights either at the sniper area or the middle statue, because they always happen, no doubt about it. And then when we go to the boom round, the 1v1s and boom shots are absolutely vital, in my opinion, guys, so keep an eye out for that.
Tell you what, Shauny, we'll do a swap, right? And we'll try and get a listening on the eNVy side.
We're going to try and get this, okay, awesome.
Yeah, well, we might as well go for it, you know. It didn't work last time, but we'll try to make it work this time, we'll try. But
so, guys, do me a favour, me and David a favour, please let us know in chat immediately if you can hear it. In fact, I don't hear my stream on, actually, David, so I can tell you straight away.
Right, that will do. I need to leave a private chat here. I think we're still in.
David, I'm listening on stream right now. Turn your volume up a little bit. You're really quiet for me.
Yeah.
Just turn it up a little bit, that's all.
Right, how's that going now?
2 seconds. Stream's like obviously a little delayed, yeah. So yeah, here we go. Let's see if we can get a listening.
Right, try turning this here up. The game always freezes at the start of the maps for me. It's kind of annoying. Alright, okay. We'll go
so
back to the Xbox.
my stream's about to catch up in a minute, so I'll let you know immediately if the audio, if you can hear the listening and so on. So obviously I'm going to keep quiet for the second while we see if the listening's actually able to go in, as Hades is actually down right now, guys. Even though I didn't say that. He was down though.
Yeah, I've got the voice volume clean up. Wait. Right, there we go. Try this now.
You got smoke, throw frag, statue, throw frag, statue, I've got one, probably something.
David.
Yep.
Is your game volume a little low in Gears audio, out of curiosity?
The Gears game volume?
Yeah, in Gears game volume. Try and turn that up a little bit. See if that kicks in on listening.
Yeah, but it just gives the option to change the music, etc. You know, it's...
Yeah, it's way quiet apparently, and it is a little quiet for me, unfortunately. So I guess we just have to go straight back into it. So we've seen Popple up against the bench and Phoenix at the right time, just the right time for us to kick back in. And we're seeing Culture trying to fight right now. Takes down the fastball drone. 2-2 right now. And Culture has to hit this. Oh, what a shot! They both hit. One more shot would be needed. And look at the cover fire. That is absolutely awesome. So if you were in heroism shoes right now then, David, what do you think you have to do to try and save this round? 'Cause remember, we had this situation last week, a 3-on-2 in disadvantage for T4S, but they brought it back and saved the round at a vital time. So what do you think heroism has to do right here?
It's a hard call to make. I mean, like, he's either got to, make a push for a power weapon, or he needs to try and split them up so he can get a 1v1 encounter. And he's got to, finish a 1v1 encounter pretty quick too. You know, it's just one of those things. You can't draw out, a 1v2.
No doubt about it. I mean, the key thing to point out right here is how defensive Culture and Dribbler are playing, even though they have the man advantage. They're just trying to lure out a crossfire right now. apologies, I keep having hiccups for whatever reason, but you can see Dribbler now has frags. Now I'm imagining he may get Culture to push, but he doesn't want him to get landed. Look at the grenades going over. Dribbler's trying, doesn't quite work out for him. He needs to try and arch a grenade over where he can force Dribbler to back off, and then they can try and push in.
I mean, like, you gotta understand they are taking it very, very carefully, because whenever you're playing teams that are of this caliber, you've got to realize that every player is capable of a clutch. You know.
I remember in the competitive league, the rules are that classic stalemate's long, which means, to let you guys know, as some of you don't know, is that originally mana rule was introduced into Gears, which meant if it was 2-on-1 that's round time and ran out, you would win because you have the extra man. Now it doesn't matter on classic stalemate, so they have to get the kill right here. And I'm sure they know this. In goes the digger. What a digger! Oh my god! He shot the digger from the top end stairs down to the bottom, and I cannot believe he just got that kill. That is absolutely unbelievable. Did you just see that?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's just something you've got to watch out for. It's just you know, like, the digger it's a very underrated weapon in the competitive scene, in my opinion. But it's just it's going to do what it does. It's like a mini boom shot, but it works in a very different way.
I said in my article, I said that in my opinion the digger's good, but it can only be good if it's used by the right player, in my opinion. Now this is the boom fight, the 1v1 boom.
Oh, dirty Bizzle going huge already.
What's vital, but he's down with boom in hand. Look at the cover fire. Phoenix is going to go in and get the kill for the boom. That is a big kill. And now they're going to have boom, but they have Tuck. So eNVy are going to get a boom, but in-cap Tuck. So the power weapons are equal. Popple with a great kill. Absolutely brilliant stuff.
Sorry, I missed out watching
the
Dribbler at the minute. Dribbler's got a 1v2 scenario going on here. Oh, and he just goes down. I thought he had the upper hand there. He was putting lots of shots on Hatter's companion there. I think that was.
They have boom though, David. They have boom.
I mean, like, this is a really interesting match at the minute in terms of how the balance of the players is just, you know, constantly shifting and changing. At one stage we thought that, you know, it was Poppleton was fighting for the boom shot there, and then
oh, Culture's in trouble! Look at the crossfire lancer. He's so red right now. But he could actually, in my opinion, he could play this really well. If he let himself get down, maybe he could let his teammate get a boom shot from long range. But I wouldn't take that risk ever in a match like this. As Popple makes his way down to heroism, looking for the boom. He's got two of them right next to each other. They're bunched up. If Popple can hit this, take your time. You don't need to rush it. You knew they were going to roll, so bait the roll. And then, oh, they're screwed. They've got to die. Oh, Popple! Oh, dear, man. Come on. You cannot afford to waste boom in that situation. You've got to hit this kill. Oh, he does.
Poppleton takes out Hatters there. And Culture's having a very interesting 1v1 over on the side here. I was watching that there. I missed the Poppleton scenario.
Oh my goodness. Popple had two shots of boom. Brilliant beat shield by heroism. But
oh, he still goes down. That was so unlucky. That was very well played there. I mean, like, considering they had boom shot against them, they had you know, incinerators thrown at them, and they still managed to get it down to a 1v1. You know, it was just that was a pretty classic play by eNVy. But at the same time, that's InC's 2-0 up. 2-0 up. You know what? After some of the matches we've seen from eNVy in the past, you would not be expecting to see a match this close already. It's just, and this is only what, week 3.
It's an indication of it. Like I told you, they're the dark horse in this because we do not know what to expect on them. We can't go off the recent results, and we see Caps with the sniper right now. I would love to see a headshot on stream right here. That would be awesome. Bizzle had Digger, and look at Culture with a crossfire. Brilliant Digger! Absolutely brilliant. Hatters didn't stand a chance, unfortunately, and it's now 4-on-3 towards InC, and they really stepped it up on execution right here, David.
Yeah, I'm still keeping on board with Kerps here. It was just
oh, 1v1 sniper, you're gonna get on this. Heroism against the Dribbler. They're fighting right now, and Heroism gets it. Now it's 3-on-3. Do you think he should have pushed a 1v1 right there? He had the numbers game with his team, and just like that, now it's 3-on-3. He could have taken his time, got his team to come with him, then got the kill. This, I don't understand.
Culture almost got his head taken off by Kerps there. Poppleton's giving up support here, and he's just he's pushing around trying to get the angles to keep the pressure, because I mean, like, we've seen
Kerps so close.
Kerps again, man. That's what I'm saying. The last time we seen Kerps with a sniper rifle, we've seen him deal damage, and Kerps definitely was one of the stronger players. He didn't do as much damage in that first King of Hill, but he was playing more as support, and I'm really wanting to see Kerps go huge again, because whenever he gets going, he is like the juggernaut, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, that's a very to be honest, I can't really have an opinion on that. Well, I mean, in regards to the strategy right now with eNVy, they're playing the bottom end area. We got a 1v1 at Diggle right here, in my opinion. If Bizzle wants to push this 1v1, maybe we'll wait and see against Phoenix, because Phoenix has smoke. He's going to push the smoke up. He's going to push this 1v1. So we're going to see Bizzle against Phoenix. at the digger area, but he's lancering, not really going in aggressively. I'm sure he doesn't want to die. Heroism a little low right now. I would love to see Caps get a headshot. Come on, Caps, you can do this. So, let's see. So Caps, the sniper down the middle area against Pop.
Oh,
shoots
so
down.
close, so close.
Shoots his arm. He's
But he goes down anyway. That was
down.
he still did his job.
Crossfire.
He still did
What
his
a
job.
brilliant strategy! Because Caps had the shots, which we saw, David. We saw Heroism with the crossfire from the grenade area, sniper area, which got the down. That is brilliant use of sniper and lancer teamwork right there.
That's
And
the thing.
Bizzle.
Even if you miss the headshot with the sniper and you hit the upper body, you know, neck, shoulders, it still does about 80% damage, 2 pistol bullets max. You know, it is just such an effective weapon when used right.
No doubt about it. I mean, that's a really, really key thing to point out right there. And it's 3-on-2 right now. Now, for the first time, Inc. in the situation that eNVy were in. Just a while ago, they were 3-on-2, remember? Inc. had a 3-on-2. What a digger going over, just missing. Culture's got to be careful because they're just getting crossfired all over the place. Perfect digger by
Culture in a
Phoenix.
3v1 scenario. Oh, and it just goes
and he
down
goes
from
down.
Phoenix. Phoenix, very, very, very well done. I mean, like, he seen the digger, he used the digger, get the first kill, and then just in panic in the slightest, seen the guy running towards him, just 3 casual shots with shotgun. You know, that was some brilliant play by Phoenix there. That's gonna swing around the momentum for eNVy, in my opinion.
No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it. Now, eNVy, have that momentum. We go into the boom round. Now, this is big. Look at the strategy right here that Inc. are playing. 1 top, 1 middle, and 2 at boom. We got 2v2 at boom as Popple. Caps is on his own. He gets it. Can he get another one? He's up against the barrels. Shit, he gets it. I did
Kurtz,
not
man.
believe it. How did he do that, David? How?
That's what I'm saying, man. He's like the Juggernaut. When he gets going, he's pretty much unstoppable. But I actually missed the actual fight itself, but we could see it in the
And how
map.
does this fighting Culture? Well played, Culture, but it obviously 4v1, there's not really much you can do. Lancer, and eNVy just like that, 2-2.
Yep.
Caps is double kill, stepping it up for eNVy right there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whenever you get the momentum going again, like with a team like eNVy, you can just push through and knock lesser experienced teams just out of the way. It's just brilliant to watch eNVy whenever they're in full throttle. But I really want to see Inc. Cause some real damage. I want to see a 3-2. Either way, I want to see a 3-2.
Well, we'll wait and see. So, on strategy, we have a free digger pickup right here for eNVy. None of Inc. going towards digger right now. They're going free at sniper. Caps is on his own. And a team kill by Dribbler. Oh my goodness me.
That was
is
not what you
good.
want. That is not what you want whenever it's gone down to a 2-2 on rounds.
Oh,
but
kill
Kurtz
him,
gets
he
knocked
took
out
it.
anyway by Dribbler. Dribbler making up for the fact they just got a team kill.
Oh man, I mean, you're talking about the wrong time to get a team kill. In a situation where you've just lost 2 rounds in a row and momentum may be slipping away from you, a team kill is not what you need. Digger and frags.
Oh, what a
in the
frag
house.
too by
What
Finks.
a frag,
Not only
absolutely.
did he knock out Dribbler, but he completely weakened Bizzle, who then just got taken out by cover fire.
Oh, what? Oh man.
What a round for eNVy. What a round.
eNVy showing their resiliency, coming back from 2-0 down to 3-2. They need, remember, it's 4 rounds to win in competitive, so you need 1 more just to finish it off. Can eNVy do that and go 2-0 up?
Yeah, I can see eNVy causing some serious damage in this next round. They've got so much momentum going at the minute, it's unreal. Kurtz, on the other hand, he's just been killed, so I reckon some of that there, morale's going to be knocked out of him. But
Hello, apparently, and he is right actually, based on the chat, we may have to redo this entire series, David. Because ink grenades, which we did say were actually disabled, we were actually wrong. They are actually allowed to be used, I believe. All the swaps are allowed apart from obviously Boltok and Gorgon swapping out for Snub Pistol. So we may have to start again from Rustlung because I'm not too sure what we're going to do right here. Well, I'm not too sure, but eNVy about to close out 2-0. Whether this counts, I don't know because we haven't got inks. Because I'm looking at rules there right now. It says, what is it? Swaps again. I have to find it. Gorgon and Boltok to be swapped for Snub Pistol on all maps. No other weapon swaps are permitted. So basically, inks are allowed. So and all the maps they've been used on, which
So
would have been
we've-
and yeah.
so we've
they
been
have-
on 2 hosts. And
Yes, hosts,
both
and
of them have had them wrong.
it's kind of bad as well in a way because we should have realised this. Terra, I majorly appreciate this. I may need to speak to eNVy right now because
Yeah, it might be wise for you to go and do
I'm
chat.
not too sure. I'm going to grab my microphone a sec. You might hear an echo of me in game chat. I shouldn't though because the listening really isn't that loud for some reason. But yeah, Terra, majorly appreciated, because that is something on our behalf. But obviously, guys, what are we gonna do? Because there was meant to be ink spawns and stuff throughout those maps. Yeah, for everything. The rules say that all of the weapon swaps are permitted apart from Gorgon and Voltok, which are swapped out for snubs. So if you both want to agree to that, then by all means we can do that. The problem is, if you both want to agree to that, then by all means we can. Well, that's what I mean. I wasn't actually watching that, but I mean, I'm looking at rules right now and it says no other weapon swaps are permitted and so on. I don't mind what you want to do. I think we might want to let Ink know about this, and obviously I'll invite him to a party now. Give me a second. So, guys, to keep you updated, eNVy said they'd be more than happy to play it again, even though they just won 2 rounds. So, it'd be nice on their behalf, but I would like to obviously let Ink know that this is going to have to be restarted, which means this stream's going to go on a lot longer than we expected, which means we get all the chaos, and maybe a change of scores, David, maybe.
That is an interesting point too. I mean,
it's a very controversial circumstance. Technically, we start our streams at 9. We're about to start again, so I guess it's not all bad. I guess.
Yeah, it's not.
We may have to restart the map list.
It's not an ideal circumstance, but you know.
Yeah, because inks which were meant to be used on Rustlung and Old Town obviously weren't there with smokes, and they could I'm trying to find the words. They could obviously like change the map and so on, if you get what I mean. So like inks could determine this hill and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's exactly like the idea that I was on about. So eNVy have agreed to start again from the beginning of the rotation. It's just all up to you now, really.
Right. So we'll probably just see a reboot there.
Cheers, man. I appreciate it.
Right. So we'll go back into our commentary mode, so to speak. Based on what we've seen from the 2 maps that now don't count.
We're restarting from the beginning. Apparently, David is crackling coming from my microphone on stream. Yeah, I'm crackling. It's kind of weird.
Right, 2 seconds.
It's like that's what it sounds like. It's pretty funny actually, but yeah.
I can't figure out what would actually be causing crackling, to be honest. But see in Skype, yeah.
Yes.
See if you go to your microphone, right?
Yes.
And you turn down just below the maximum, like turn it down a wee bit.
Just okay.
Yeah. Just keep, and you just keep paying attention.
Whilst you can.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what sort of crackling you're on about right now.
But, it might be because my Xbox mic was on. Maybe.
Yeah, it could also be a possibility. But yeah, Shauny, based on what we've seen so far of the 2 maps that didn't count, what do you think will happen now that they've got a chance to repeat? I mean, like, not many teams.
I was a little surprised. I mean, we started it off, remember, and I said I was surprised that Inks win in effect.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't. It's still cracking, unfortunately, and watching the stream right now. Yikes.
Alright.
I don't have a restart call, maybe that would.
Maybe we'll give it. I don't think it is though, because if it was something to do with the call, I'll be able to hear it. You know what I mean? It's. How noticeable is the cracking? Like Yeah, I'll tell you what. We'll reset the call. I mean, like, we've got time. We've got time. Right. Sorry for the delay here, guys, and problems, but it happens. Right. Incoming call. Okay, time to find out if we can actually, if we've sorted this problem or not. Right. Time to find out now. Try and find out now if you're still crackling. Right, so if this is still crackling, it only happened whenever you went to talk in game apparently. It's still doing it. Trying to think. Right. What could cause it? Alright, hang on 2 seconds, guys. I can hear. We've got a bit of I've got winds going on in the background anyway. Okay, seriously, what could have caused that? Right, so. Yeah, hang on. I've got an idea, right? See, whenever it comes to, there we go. Well, we're getting in-game commentary anyway. We've got Shauny. I think Shauny's actually switching back off his Xbox here. Or his Skype resetting. We're trying to figure out what the the problem is with this crackle noise. So that's what reason you're probably only seeing me at the minute. And you're also getting to hear a bit of in-game chat because I'm pretty sure it's the Skype that kicks out the audio. Okay. All right. Okay. Sean, I've got an idea. I know what's causing the sound to be so quiet now too. It's the Skype is actually knocking out the sound like every time there's noise because there's background interference with your microphone. Yep. Right, so we need to find out, right, we'll find out if this is still crackling or not. Right. Still waiting on this. Right, so this is Rustlung restarting now. Sorry for the inconvenience again, guys, but, you know, this thing has to be done. Right, yeah, just try speaking now. Right, so they've reset the game. Right, you're really quiet. Try talking again, right? Right, we'll go to settings. Let's go to audio settings. They're talking about Lord of the Rings at the minute. Okay, come on. Give me a break, Skype. Right. Right, basically, for those, if you're just joining us or you haven't seen the reason why, basically the map's getting repeated. The first and second map, I think, is getting repeated because the ink grenades hadn't been swapped. Well, the ink grenades weren't in play whenever they should have been. So we need to replay these maps. Both teams have agreed to it. So both maps are going to be in repeat again. So that's basically what we're waiting on now. And currently we're having problems with Skype, which is why you cannot hear Shauny. Right. Try this. Right, try talking now. Yeah, well, I think that should be better now. Well, it should be anyway. And if it's not, I have no idea. Literally no idea. Go. Yeah. Well, we'll try and figure it out as we go along, but it's gonna be hard. All right, have you been able to hear yourself again yet, or? Yeah, so it's irritating, but I can't see what the problem is because I still hear you the same way I heard you before. You know what I mean? It's... Hang on 2 seconds. I'm gonna try something here. Try settings. I mean, like, we want to give a dual commentary to keep up with what we've been doing here, but it's just... The match is currently in progress again, anyway. Tell you what, we'll go into Skype here. But basically, what we're seeing here at the minute is we're seeing a lot of strong play here by eNVy again. Already quickly setting up. We got 2 ink guys down. But tell you what, do you know what we could try actually, Shauny? Well, it's not ideal, but if we can go in the party chat, you know, it's better than nothing. Yeah, it's probably for the wisest decision there. But you know, it's. If Skype won't work, then we'll give party chat a go, and if that doesn't work again, hang on. See whenever you're actually watching it, if Shauny, if you could give me feedback, or even one of the people on the YouTube, is it the whole game's quiet, like you can't hear anything, or is it just the Skype? Okay. Well, again, eNVy's looking very dominant. Probably still annoyed about the losing, having to repeat these first 2 maps, and we're going to see a lot of good setup by eNVy again, and they're getting a good setup going against the new hill, but InC already setting up with 3 members inside, but they're getting crossfired down, and the InC grenades, which weren't down the first time, are now being put into good effect here. Carps was given pre-aim fire, but he's already, the eNVy have knocked him out, thanks to some good shotgun play by Finks and Heroism. And eNVys are going to go 53 points up now, and that's already a very good strong start. I mean, like, we've seen this sort of a start the last time, but it's whether InC will be able to have the strength to pull us back or not, we've yet to see, because eNVy is looking very dominant, and it's going to be interesting how the InCs, which weren't in play before, are actually going to be put into play now that they are. And again, you can just see on screen the amount of Lancer and just the sheer team effort of eNVy. They're going up to 90 points now, 90 points uncontested, and just not giving they're not giving InC any chance to actually push in. And I'm trying to keep an eye on comments here too, if anyone wants to bring up any points. Alright, so yeah, the entire game is quiet, right? I can't think of anything I can do besides that. I could actually, if I was streaming this on Twitch, I would just restart the stream, but I really cannot think of anything that's actually causing this problem. Apparently, it happened whenever Shauny went in the game chat, the crackling noise started, but I really can't think of what's caused this. I'll try and mess about with the sound settings here. Yeah, I'm definitely having some sort of audio problem here at the minute. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? Okay, Shauny, I've got a XSplit has encountered a problem, so I've had some sort of programming bug from XSplit. I'm not sure if I'm still live streaming. Yep. Restart XSplit. Well, again. So we're gonna actually have to restart XSplit. This is unbelievable.
Well, this is...
Right, 2 seconds, guys, and... Right. Yeah, if you can't see that, if you can see that in live stream, be okay. It's just gonna be a temporary sort of stop. But yeah, I've got some sound problem, but I don't know what it is. It's annoying me now. It's like
Hold on a second. Is audio okay on my end?
Yeah, you're picking up the grand, because I can actually see the XSplit moving up hugely whenever you talk. So I'm guessing
right, audio is fine. Thank God. But yeah, obviously XSplit was XSplit, I guess. Best way of putting it.
That is definitely the best way of putting it. Sorry for the huge inconvenience again, guys, but that was 100% out of my hands, out of Shauny's hands. We were just trying to do technical support and something we had no idea what was going on, but it was just it was a sound bug, and then an XSplit was a programming bug, and it was just one of those games. But
so to give you guys a rundown of what's happened, I'm sure you've watched on stream. Unfortunately, as you know, David hasn't been able to actually get real commentary because he's trying to multitask many different things at once. Unfortunately, it's pretty hard to do that. eNVy on the Mulcher Hill right now, the most deadliest of all the hills on this map by all means. InC have got some points back, but it's the same situation as last game. InC are on the back foot big time, and eNVy is showing their king of the hill game, even with InCs. And we did see the use of InCs in certain parts of this map also. So again, we have to play the rotation over, but it looks like maybe 1-0 eNVy unless InC pull out a dramatic comeback. And for them to do that, they have to get a hold of this hill, but the latter fire by Phoenix is just absolutely awesome as Caps makes his way up with Smokestun in hand, and he'll be okay to get the hill along with his teammates. And there we go, with 200 points on the board, 199 points on the board, triple with double, completely done. And that's fantastic stuff. And look at Ram, Dirty Bizzle trying to get the hill along with Dribbler, and they will get it. Just, no they won't! Yes they will, just, I thought they were going to get taken down, but it seems we are A-okay at the moment in regards to stream. So let's see, Dribbler makes his way over right now, taking it down, and eNVy gets the kill, and then goes, I believe that's Hadders trying to get shot. Yes, Hadders is trying, gets a nice wall bounce, really well played, gets the kill, and just like that, there's the meat shield, and that should be it for regards to eNVy getting the kill.
Yep.
The kill, the win even.
And eNVy showing a lot more of a strong showing, or maybe InC's just
It's
not getting in the game.
Even with, I mean, the score was a little closer than it was last time, and unbelievably eNVy with a 3-piece in total. And there we go. Just like that. And we can now go into Old Town, but maybe we did see eNVy win that 4-2 from 2-0 down, without InC, however. But with InC, it's going to be a different story, because InC spawned on the boom round as well, remember, which is a very major thing to watch out for. But yeah, guys, for everybody still watching this, obviously, a big thank you, because obviously, it seems whenever I get on, there seems to be a little problem in regards to stream, so it's very irritating, but just going to try and move on past it, I guess. But we're back right now, we're good, and yeah, let's try and move on from this.
Yep. Basically, we've it was a programming bug that caused the exploit to slowly crash. There was some sort of sound issue, but it's all fixed now. So onwards and upwards, Shauny. I think that's just what we've got to say now.
Yes, no doubt. So we're going to go into Execution, back on Execution Old Town. So we restarted rotation to keep you guys updated as to why we played Rustlung again. We restarted rotation due to the fact that I believe someone pointed out very, I believe it was Terro pointed out that InCs were in effect, and obviously a part of the rules they are allowed to spawn because that's the weapon spawns. And yeah, we had restart rotation. A big thank you for Terra to doing that. Also, a bit of a bad thing that Terra said that, because as soon as I plugged my Xbox microphone in, it seemed to crap me out on Skype. But anyway, doesn't matter. We're back now, and we're getting ready to go.
Yeah, we took a bit of a hit there in terms of things going on. XSplit started to slowly crash, but we're back in the game now. We're back in the stream. We've got everything going again. So nothing to hopefully. Touch wood, nothing else is going to go wrong, and we can just get on with commentating the rest of these matches, and hopefully it's going to be a close one. You know, InC were showing some great progress there in the first two original matches, which didn't count. But whether they'll be able to recover from this, I mean, like, you can only play to your top of your form for so long, and eNVy seems to be so consistent in how they play.
You say that, but who's the Juggernaut again? Memory serves me correctly, Caps.
Yep.
You say that, but watch Caps. I got a feeling after what we saw him do in Old Town in the first rotation, which obviously doesn't count anymore, I can got a feeling he'll step it up right here. So hopefully now we swapped host. eNVy now realizes that they have to move swaps back to default. Hopefully they do. Obviously make sure you swap out the gold and both snub pistols, and then we should be good to go.
Alright, and the game's about to start, so we're going to swap back the Xbox screen here. And I'm gonna be keeping an eye on the chat here. That's okay, guys. It's not really Terror's fault. We just like to blame other people.
Yeah. Never acknowledged it. I don't even know how bugs work and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's.
It came out of nowhere. We'll just say
it's stupid. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Even regardless, I mean, hopefully we're waiting on me to swap over because I'm an idiot. I apologise to InC right there for the swap team, so we're both on the same team. Sorry guys, and now we're both spectating, we're both ready to go. Yes, yeah, we're good to go. So we're just waiting and seeing, and hopefully we don't get any more problems. Hopefully, as David said, touch wood. But the next map we go over to, which will be a guaranteed third map, and I believe it is Execution Hotel, which is one of my favourite maps in regards to watching gameplay on Execution, because, like I said, we've seen a very, very upsetting 4-0 by T4S. We didn't expect it, but, you know, there we go.
Well, you didn't expect it.
You called it, but you didn't expect a 4-0. No
I
way.
didn't expect a 4-0. Maybe a 4-1, 4-2, yeah, but not a 4-0. 4-0 was just...
There's no way I could even see a 4-0 happening. But here we go. So, again, we go back to old time for the second time. Hopefully the last time. Spawns are obviously smokes and snubs. They're the main ones to watch out for. We'll see if round number 2 has ink spawns. Hopefully they do. So here we go. So eNVy lead 1-0 just like they did last time. Bizzle is not playing at the moment. What's he doing?
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
There we go.
Just a late start there. We're already from where's who's
eNVy Russian sniper.
eNVy are making huge rush towards sniper, and it was
He's going in, so he keep going in.
I'm just going to stick an overhead map for a while here, just so you can see a
Dribble!
rough idea of how both teams are playing here. It's just,
Ultra well played. I'm sorry, Dave.
That's a down there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Heroism has the down, but look, he's 2-on-1. And then we go watch over the Digger, the team kill. Diddy Bizzle gets away with it, taking out the meat shield.
And there's a sniper respawn.
2-on-2. Good stuff.
This is going to be an interesting 2v2 scenario because Phoenix is pushing in from the top here. We've got Poppleton with the digger, and we've got Harris pushing from the bottom, and the sniper, of course.
Oh, nice shot!
He's already making nice plays, but some brilliant crossfire there from Phoenix.
No doubt. What do you think they have to do right here? Do you reckon they should... Oh, Digger going in, just missing Phoenix. But what do you think they should do? Do you reckon they could wait for frags, maybe? Because the frags obviously are missing right now, but they'll be back in at least a minute. So, do you think they can wait?
It's interesting because the digger and the sniper are two very good offensive, powerful defense weapons, and it's just it's hard to make a push with either. I mean, like the digger, yeah, you could make an offense with it, but it's not just, it doesn't have the same sort of pushing power as the boom shot. You know, it's very much you know, it's almost like it's a very tactical weapon, the digger, whereas, you know, the boom shot's just, you know, point and shoot, you know, instant carnage. But it's not gonna, although they do have the two power weapons, and having the two power weapons is important. You know, it's not as effective as the boom shot. We'll just say it like that.
Oh, Popple's getting crossed! Look at the cross coming from top! Phoenix is crossfire! Brilliant! And look at this, now they have the 2-on-1 against Hadders! And if they can make it count, Hadders needs to run and keep on running. He'll run to the top and meet up with his teammate. No, he won't! Phoenix at the bottom! Will we see a 1v1 between Bizzle and Phoenix? We'll wait and see. Popple.
Oh, what a shot with the digger!
What an absolute... Oh my god, that is one of the best digger shots I've seen on this map!
That wasn't even aimed, that was blind fire.
What a game-changing digger that is! A round-changing digger, sorry. I do not believe it! Oh
that was an excellent play. I mean, like, they're making me eat my words there. I tried saying that the digger's not as powerful as the boom shot, but he just used supreme accuracy there to get a direct impact shot, and once you've been hit by one of them bad boys, there's no coming back.
That arch on the digger, but the quality, everything was there. The inks are up, so the spawns are good. The inks are going to be used in the boom one. No, everything didn't pick up an ink. Okay, that's interesting, because I don't see why they haven't, because the ink is a very, very good weapon if used correctly, just for a stun and then get the kill. But we'll wait and see if Bizzle makes his way up to boom. He has not used his ink right now, and he's in big trouble. He's going to get crossed. He has used his ink, I apologise.
Kurtz with a boom shot already, and he just picks up, he gets the kill on Bizzle straight away. And
Hatters are picking up culture and
Kurtz again.
Boom.
The juggernaut is back.
And look at this. Numbers game catching, dribblers trying and just goes down, and eNVy just step it up on boom round.
I mean, like, we've seen something similar the first round. What was it? The first time we seen this map, we seen what was it? Ink taking 2-0. And
indeed it was. Ink went 2-0 up, then they just came back from 2-0 down to 4-2.
And you know, it'll be interesting to see whether eNVy does something similar, or will this actually be, you know, will Ink have learned from the first map? I mean, like, it's not often you do get a second chance to repeat the maps you just done, but I don't know. It's, you know, King of the Hill didn't go as smoothly for them as it did the first time, but maybe eNVy's just, you know, just the sheer chemistry of eNVy made that they could.
It's just 3-on-2 with the sniper, and he's a down on both sides, and it's a 1-for-1 exchange by both guys. And look at this, Dribbler's gonna try, missing the wallbound shot, rolling, and he is in big trouble. He's trying to use his straight, hits one, he does hit his shot caps, one more shot, but he goes down to a meat shield.
Excellent cover fire by eNVy.
Oh man, Popple, another excellent digger shot, albeit the wrong person. It happens, unfortunately. Now Popple has digger in hand. Now can he arch a digger perfectly like he did in the last round? We'll wait and see.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on board at Poppleton here. I want to see what he does with this. He pre-shoots it, and
Kurt's down,
Kurt's just doing what Kurtz has been doing, and Culture's down too. That's just eNVy just back on form. eNVy's just Will we see another 4 straight rounds? What do you reckon?
I don't know. I think they can. I don't think so. It's just a matter of seeing the ink being put to effect on Boom. Hopefully, we'll see ink do that. We'll wait and see. Apparently, though, ink are missing, according to what people said in chat, they're missing 2 of their best players for this match. I'm not sure why. But, you know, it's unfortunately the way it is. But now eNVy are picking up the ink. They realise, you know, the ink. And no one's gone Boom for ink! I don't believe my eyes!
I'm gonna pop on board overhead. Wow, ink with 3 players in the middle? Really?
Yeah, that is quite astounding. They've lost Boom, they've lost Tug, they had no power weapons in return.
I've got to say, that was a very bad play.
I'm not sure what the idea was in regards to the strategy, but are they in trouble right now?
Yeah, they're hugely in trouble right now. I mean, like, when you give up Boom that easily without any contest, and with a player like Kerps.
Oh yeah, yeah, as proven. 3 shots, 3 kills, cap 7 for 1, and we don't even ramp 4. I mean, yeah, exactly, Dave. It's quite astounding. I'm not sure what the idea and thought process was that in that round. But ink right there, but it cost them big time. Man.
Yeah, apparently the cracklin's starting again. Well.
Is it really?
Apparently, but it's not as bad apparently. But we need to figure out what is causing this crackling, because that is hugely irritating.
If it gets really bad in chat, let us know, and then David can just take over for the rest of the stream. That's going to have to be the way it is, unfortunately, because we can't leave it. Like, we can't just set it up. Yep,
yeah, eNVy's going huge at the minute. How bad is the crackling at the minute?
I'm able to hear myself pretty clear. It's just jumping in voice. It's kind of irritating.
Yeah.
I don't know, but eNVy, again, they did do it, David. 4 rounds.
Yep, eNVy just 4 straight rounds. Whew, I've got to say, that was a good map. It was a bit one-sided.
I'm just astounded at the idea of that Boom round.
Yeah, I couldn't get over that. I was like, you know, I was watching Kerps, and, you know, Kerps just runs uncontested to Boom. I was like, right, I've got to check the overhead map here a second. Like, what is going on here? Okay, and apparently your mic's getting a lot worse. But
Dave, leave it to you to finish off last map, maybe then, I guess.
Yeah, we'll have to try and figure out how to fix this for next time. It's all we can do, but you know, whenever exploits acting up like this, there's not much we can do. I think I'm gonna have to tell these guys it's best you do play on the next map. Yo guys, what's up?
Player down. I'm sure there's one.
Yeah, you've got it's competitive, it's best of 5.
You need to win 3, don't you? Yeah, exactly. It's your house then, you guys.
Right, so you guys all good to go ahead, yeah?
I'll just try and find them all.
Yeah, we've had a couple of problems with the audio and the streaming, so it's just been a hassle. But might get the listening this round since we've had audio problems. I'm going to join on board with Shauny here. 2 seconds. Going to join this party. Right.
Hello?
Alright, Shauny. I wonder, see, because we had the problems with the game audio, I wonder if it's, hang on, I'm just going to end this Skype call, 2 seconds. Right. Okay.
Is Pie Chat working for you guys in stream? Please let us know immediately. We don't want to keep the teams waiting for us, obviously.
Yeah, we've got 15 people watching, so I'm sure we'll get a reply soon.
I'm hearing myself loud and clear actually on your stream in regards to Pie Chat audio, so we may have to just Go, maybe the setup we're going to have to do when I'm on you with you, David, is just Xbox Live audio, but Skype
Yeah,
cam.
it's looking that way, to be honest.
Unfortunately, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. So waiting on invites from InC, right? They're hosting next?
Yeah, InC apparently a wee bit confused. They thought that it was a best of 3, so some of their players had disappeared, but they're just trying to grab them all on board again, and that's pretty much what we're waiting on at the minute. We could go into game chat and find out what eNVy's thoughts were on those last 2 maps, and seems like a pretty...
yeah,
why not?
by
Let's
all
go for
means.
it.
That's a good idea, actually. Let's do it. So I should ask you a few questions while we wait for an invite, because obviously he's still going to have a game to go
Yeah, so
and stuff, yeah. By all means.
Yeah.
So, King of the Hill, Rustlung, how did you, you dominated the first part. I'm on about, like, the first game now, which got reset, obviously, which technically didn't count. Hadders, do you mind muting the stream a second? Or is it like an echo or something from your microphone?
Oh yeah, that is.
Is he there?
We can hear.
Oh, he's watching, is he? Okay.
I turned it off now.
Okay, so obviously, I just want to know was you were dominating the first part of the game, but then InC were on the comeback. How did you like readjust to try and like make sure they didn't come back? If you get what I mean.
I don't really know. Just our setups weren't that great at the start, I think.
I'm surprised you said that actually, because I mean, in regards to the InC kills, you had top end cover. You had one person covering from the top, which seemed really normal in the setup. I mean, what do you think was wrong with your setup? I didn't think there was anything wrong with it.
I don't know. We just have we got 1 death early on and stuff. We weren't. I don't know. I don't think we were playing our best.
Usually when we set up, we have like set positions for players, and sometimes we were thinking we were too comfortable where we were. And, like someone would wander off and die, and
I hardly play with these guys. I usually play with Fitz, so I'm basically like the sub.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, as well.
So what did you think of InC randomly pushing 3 guys in the middle instead of putting any pressure on Boom?
That was insane.
On Old Town,
I was a bit surprised.
Yeah.
They didn't even do any Boom, did they?
I don't think I've ever seen anybody use that. Sorry, Hadders, go on.
Usually people throw the InC at Boom, and I went to talk about because I saw that one of them went there in the previous round, and they threw the InC at me while I was picking it up, which I thought was weird because they just allowed us to get a boom shot and then dominate the round with it. But that was a bit weird.
The InC know they're still playing, by the way.
I don't know. We're waiting on an invite.
What is taking so long?
I told them there's 1 more map.
Let me I'll message Culture a second.
I've seen a similar strat to that, but then no one sent people to talk. Like Drew used to play
normally
that.
you can do 1 boom, 2 nades, then 1 talk. That's more normal.
Yeah. It was just the fact there was no one contesting Carps for the boom shot.
Every round, though, it's just so easy to get the middle.
They didn't even answer me down from nades. Like I was just picked it up.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that. Like, it was just they put up I think they put up a lot stronger fight in the first map, especially in Rustlung.
I mean, he was sending people to Boom, like rushing in, and he had no one in the middle, so it was easy
they had
to
no
get the
crossfire.
crosses.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm really, I was honestly very surprised that that 3 in the middle strategy. That really caught me out. I'm not sure what they. I think they wanted incense and they made something happen. I think they were hoping that they would get talk as well. Maybe I'm not too sure. But I mean, execution hotel. I'm really curious to see what you guys do. Obviously, without telling us exactly what you're doing. What do you guys normally play? So the first round is obviously the sniper round. Topo round. And normally you see most fights happen inside. Do you guys like that, or do you prefer playing on the outside in the first round?
At times, if we know that one person's gone outside and he's going to try and come through the door outside, we'll do a push outside and take him out. But
2 of their guys have gone off, by the way, so they said they're just going to give us the
They're
win.
giving you the win.
Well, at least we got 4 games technically, albeit we had some annoying ass problems in one of the matches. I got a private chat invite from the captain, I guess.
Yeah, I said to tell you.
Right, so that's game set match. We didn't get all the maps that we wanted to see, but apparently there was a bit of confusion there that the guys thought that they were actually finished the game. So Well, what can you do? Like, they've gone offline, they've no way of contacting, so it's eNVy's finishing on a 2-0 default win. So, but the way that you were going at the minute, lads, you know, that was a very strong round. I mean, like, InC, the last round, the execution, InC got one round, and then just 4 straight rounds. You know, whenever you're playing like that, it would have been interesting to see in the third round, but what can you do? You know, I mean, like, we've.
Yeah.
Any further comments? eNVy, is there anyone in the league you're currently worried about, or?
So yeah, pretty much Caps confirming what I was just told, I guess, which is unfortunately eNVy taking on the third round on the default, which unfortunately is annoying because I wanted to actually get a game where a microphone is able to work for a match, but there we go. It happens. We get to see some pretty awesome stuff. So me and David are going to go back into game and party chat, guys. Finish this off. Majorly appreciated that you let us stream your game and so on. Very well played. Yeah. You'll now be the first team technically to go on to 9 points and with 3 games, and a game to spare. So you guys are in a really good seat, good run into right now.
Going
really
back to my question, Kirps, anyone you're worried about? I've got someone in the shout box shouting Saul.
I don't know. I don't really know any of the teams on this, so we're just playing for the first time.
We know a couple of people who are in the T4S team called FYC. And
did you actually watch the T4S match, by the way?
Parts of it, because I heard Bozza was playing it.
Yeah, Bozza.
But I mean, a question to you then, obviously, because you guys are at the top right now, that everybody's going to be you. Who are you guys watching out for in regards to, like, you know, this is the big match we have to win and so on and so forth? Who do you think are your rivals in the tournament, in the league, sorry?
These guys probably know. I don't really know. I just play pick up with them.
I don't know either. I mean, just take every game as we get to it.
Yeah,
I don't know any of the teams really.
Just you don't even need. To be fair, it's just the way, in my opinion, that'd be the way to go. You don't even need to like readjust. Just play the way you've always played. I mean, it's obviously working right now because you know you haven't lost yet. I mean, that just proves how well it's working. So you guys are playing next, according to this, EBA. So not too sure how that's going to go, but I'm really curious to see how that goes. But yeah, me and David, unless anybody in the chat has any questions for them, I think me and David are going to go back into party chat and finish this up. And by the looks of the chat, nothing on my end. So I think what we're going to do then, guys, obviously a major thank you for letting us stream you and so on. That's like a big thank you from us. And yeah, hopefully we get you on stream a little bit more in the future. Very good luck to you on your league adventure, I guess.
Another great game from eNVy there.
Cheers.
Thanks.
No problem.
Right. Good luck in the future, guys. Right, now we're back in party chat.
So, let's have a summary of today. So, we had 2 games which were basically stricken from the record books, as they like to say. Unfortunately, we then had microphone and XSplit problems. So, oh, actually, apologies. Let's go back into game chat. Hold on a second.
Okay, game chat is again.
There you go. Oh, no, they're leaving. No! Hadders, are you here? No, no, no. No! Oh, it's annoying.
Gonna ask?
It's annoying. Terra said in the chat, how long have you guys been playing together? But it only just came through on my end.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
I don't like the way the YouTube live stream comments work because they're way back. There's a lot of delay.
It's a little delayed on the comments, unfortunately. 2 seconds. Let me just quickly invite Hadders to party. Hopefully you go back into party chat. Davey will join. Sorry, Terra. Hopefully you get a question.
Right.
Oh, and T4S's question.
T4S, that's because they're going to play a game at the 11.
That's scrim.
Well, you know, it was a good match. It was a good match, you know, it was...
Come on, Hatters. Come on, join. Please join party.
It didn't work out the way we wanted it to.
There, he's in. Alright, go with party chat.
Alright.
Into party chat, we actually had questions given out. So we got 2 questions. One's from War Junkie, T4S War Junkie. He said, do eNVy still want to play T4S in the scrim tonight at 11?
If I still have players on, then I will, yeah.
Yeah, and, okay.
And we've got another question.
And someone else, I
Was it
believe.
Tara?
Tara said, how long have you guys been playing together as a team? As you said, obviously you have one pickup, obviously.
Yeah. We've only just started playing with Heroism in like the last couple of days because he's going to he's going to a LAN event with Carps and Fitz, our other teammate.
Oh, he's going to EGL, is he?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Carps
awesome.
and Fitz are going, and Heroism's going with them.
So how about you and your team then? The rest of you even, sorry.
Yeah, me, Carps and Phoenix have been playing together now for like 6 months, and we've had teams with other Force players. Like we've had a couple of Force, and we've changed like a couple of times, but we're gonna be playing with Fitz now for the rest of the time.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Had internet problems now. We've been playing with Fitz for about 2 months, but we've known him for a long time.
Here's a question too. I mean, I've always wanted to ask like teams this question, and I haven't really had that time. But how vital do you think it is for teams to stay together after events to like build up that chemistry? Do you think that's better, or do you want an all-star team? So basically, all-star team or chemistry, basically. That's like the question.
You'll see, like sometimes we play against pickup teams of players who think they're better than us, like in competitive scene, and because we have the team chemistry, we can beat them because. But they don't have their straps down, but we all know like our positions and our straps.
Yeah, plus most pickup teams, whenever they only do well as long as they're winning. You know, like as soon as they start they run the problems,
yeah,
they argue, and then it just goes all downhill.
I mean, the key thing to point out about the fact that you guys have played for 6 months is that you guys obviously now know what you prefer for each map and what strategies and styles you prefer. That's really key for a team for doing well.
We've got another question. How do you plan to stop EBA? And apparently their record does not reflect their ability.
Out of curiosity, before they answer that, EBA, actually no, Hadders I believe said he doesn't care. He just wants to take every game like every other game he's taken beforehand, and they've won it. So I think, Hadders obviously you can have your say and so on, but I just think, honestly, to eNVy it isn't going to matter. They'll just do what they've been doing for the last 3 weeks, and that's win. But we'll wait and see.
Yeah, we've never really had a problematic game on WGL. We've never had to like play at our best to win. It's always been kind of easy, not to be cocky or anything. But
yeah.
And when I look through the rosters, like we play in the competitive scene like GoForum.net, and we play against some really good teams. And on their website, we're not even close to being the best. So when we play against these, I look at the rosters and I don't really recognise any of the players. So I don't know, they could be better. They could be better than I know, but we'll have to wait and see. They could surprise us. Never know.
Hadders, sorry, Caps, do you want to say anything? Since you're the party and so on.
No, I think I was just listening. I think what Hadders said was right. Like some of the better teams, but I mean we don't really recognise any of these, so we just play everyone the same.
Yeah, it's a pretty wise decision to do, to be honest. I mean, like, that way, if you're giving every game, if you give every game the same importance, you're not gonna have any sneak ups. We always say is there gonna be a dark horse, but eNVy not giving much chance for dark horses at the minute. Just playing superb. It's brilliant to watch you guys play. I've said it many times on stream. You play excellent as a team. There's no kinks in the way you play. So nothing I can commentate bad about you. Just keep up the good work, and I think that's about as much as we can say.
Well, I'll be keeping an eye out for the fixtures, that's for sure. But for everybody who's watching right now, just so you know, and I get asked this question many times, how the hell do you, Sean, decide on what games get streamed for the gear stream? Simple question and with a simple answer. Get your fixtures sorted before Monday, and that's it. And then we'll decide, me, David, Sammy, and Glory, and we'll decide basically simply on the fixtures to be streamed. And obviously, I'll get an article up on WGL promoting that game and so on and so forth. So please, 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 make it easy on the admins instead of making them chasing up your matches and get them sorted as soon as you can. And yeah, that's really it on everything I want to go up on, close up on. David, how about you?
Yeah, say basically we've got plenty more matches left in the season, but we're already starting to notice eNVy making a dominant play so far. So it's going to be interesting. It's the rest of the season. I mean, like eNVy already looking strong, but what can we do? We still got the, you know, was it the, if there's 2 divisions, it's the top 2 teams get through to the next division. Bottom 2 teams get relegated. So, you know, although eNVy making a lot of strong progress here, there's still room for a second place too. If eNVy do somehow slip up, you know, it's going to be interesting either way. What do you reckon, Shauny?
Well, I can wait either way. I mean, based on you have to say based on their actual run of form right now, it's just a matter of seeing if they can continue it going. But anything can happen. I mean, we saw T4S in week 2 that were actually beaten in the first week 3-0, and then all of a sudden they step it up in week number 2. So it's just a matter of waiting and seeing at the right time can they step up and keep it going. And right now they're first place in the table, and let's see what happens.
Right, I think we'll end on that there, and yeah, well played again to eNVy, and hopefully we'll see more plays like that in the future. And yep, good night,
Cheers,
folks,
guys.
and enjoy yourselves.
Awesome.